So we have those 6 items. We need to remove all of them except the first one. Yeah, and here I'm gonna say for every meal in meals, and we will put this div in our loop. Yeah, just like this. So now let's refresh. We've got the 6 meals, and now we need to add the images. So let's add our images and meal title and so on. So let's open this and let's add the title. Let's say meal dot, what is it, the models, meal dot name, and we need to give it the background image. So here we should see we can see meal dot image dot URL. Let's refresh, and now we have the images of our meals like this, and we have the meal's name, the meals. We need to add the description. So here I'm gonna say meal dot, let's take a look at the models. We have description, yeah, models description, and we have to add the price. So this is model meals dot price. Price, yeah. Sorry, this is meal. And now let's refresh our page. We should see the description of the meals, the price, and so on. But there is something wrong. There are many words in here, so don't worry, we will fix this. And now let's move down. There is no need for this review because we did not add a model for it, so we can remove this section. Yeah, like this. And now let's refresh. We have the master chef and feature menu. I think there is no need for this section, so we will remove it. If you need to add it, you can create new models for it in our home app, and you could retrieve this information from this model. Now we have our menus with price, so we can add this easily. So first of all, let's open our meals view. Our meals, first we need to add our meals view, and this is our meals list. So we can add our view, our home view. So we're gonna say from, we did already import our meals, so here we will take all of this copy, but we need to import the category. So we will retrieve also category from our meals app, and we will retrieve those two. Meal list, we need to retrieve the categories. And we need to add these categories to our context. And now let's open our meals. Let's open our list, and let's move down to the categories section here, this section, for every category in categories in this div. So I'm gonna take, and this is also, so we can take, it's almost the same page, menu with list and so on. So we can take this menu with list, so we can take this section, copy, and we can add this section instead of this. So we will remove this and add ours, the one that we've done before. And here let's refresh our page. So we have, there are no meals. So let's take a look at this. We have meal list. Yeah, So in our view here, we need to retrieve a mail list. So let's duplicate this. And let's add this as mail list. I'll tell you why we duplicate it, so don't worry. So now if we refresh, we will have our meals, yeah, like this. Events and news, so we need to retrieve this information from our blog. So here, let's move down. We have a container, we have a ref. So this is our row. So we have this. So we have this and this and this, and we have this. So first we need to retrieve some posts from our blog. So here I'm gonna say from blog dot models import post, and here we need to retrieve 1, 2, 3. I think 3 posts. Yeah, 3 posts. So here we need to retrieve 3 posts. So here I'm gonna say posts equal to post.objects dot all. And now we need to retrieve those posts in our front end. So we'll add it to our context. And now let's loop over these posts in here. So here we have 1, 2, 3. We're gonna remove those. And I'm gonna loop over this. I'm gonna say for every post in posts, I'm gonna loop over this section. And here, let's refresh our page. We have 3 posts. Okay. Now let's change the data of this. So first of all, I'm gonna say post.image.url, and then here this is the post title. I'm gonna say post.title, and this is the post description. This content, yeah. And let's refresh our page. So we have our 3 posts with the title and so on. And we need to change this, the rate. So we will add post.created. Yeah, let's refresh our page. This is the rate, yeah. And we need to retrieve 1 post for this. So we need to retrieve only 1 post in our view. So let's open this and get latest post equal to post.objects.last. This will be the last one on our posts. So let's add it. And here in our view, this is the last one, so we can add last one dot, is it a title or, yeah, title dot title, and we need to add this image. So we're gonna see latest post dot image the URL. So now let's refresh our home page. There is an error. Yeah, there is an error on our home. Yeah, like this, because this is a dictionary. Let's refresh our page. Let's move down. So now we have 1 post and 3 posts. Okay, why choose us? So we need to retrieve this. So here, let's open our about us page. This is our about us. Let's open views. So we need to get why choose us. So let's add this in our home, and we need to retrieve this model from our About Us app. So I'm going to say from About Us dot models import white should us. Yeah, and we need to add this to our context like this. And let's open our About Us page, and let's get white choose us. Yeah, this section. Let's copy this section, and let's go to our index, and let's replace this section with our section. So here, let's refresh. So we've got white should us information like this. Thanks, share your rating and review with me. Yeah. And then now we have the footer. So now we have this information. We can retrieve this information from our database, so we can add models for this information if you need. But in some websites, it's like static data, and in the others, maybe the client asks you that he need to change those data from admin panel anytime he needs. So you need to add models for this information, like we've done in the white showed us and so on, and retrieve this information. It's an easy way, and you can add the models for title, body, and an image, title, body, and an image, and so on. So don't worry, it's an easy. Our specialist head needs to be updated, and this menu list is working, but there is some errors. It's like there's many tickets in here, so we need to fix this just like this. And we have our news, but the URL is not working, so we need to add it. And we need to add some new updates, so we need to connect the URLs in here also. And we will do all of this in the next lecture. See you next lecture.